What is the one thing you've always wanted to say to that person but can't? You still owe me money from last school year. You're my favorite person and I wish I was your favorite too. I'm sorry. I hope you can be someone's favorite person someday too. Stop blaming the hospital, God and others for losing your finger. You're the one who was driving recklessly. Edit. Are irrational people are hard to reason with. Lots of other issues and failings that happened after the accident and very few of us keep contact with her. Very close friendships ended at that time. To bring it up would not be as easy as it seems. I adore you more than anyone else I know, and even if you don't want to be more than friends, I never want to lose this connection we have. I wish we never crossed that line from friends to lovers. The year and a half as partners was not worth the loss of an amazing 6-year friendship prior. Edit. Word. My first silver. Thanks XO. I was done with you the minute you flipped out on me on the plane for not telling you it was a connecting flight for a vacation I worked for months to afford as a gift for you. Entitled piece of shit. I only stuck around longer and endured your abuse because of the pressure of your constant you're all that I have right. A girl when I was in high school smiled at me pretty much every day I saw her. Those smiles were the only thing that kept me sane and stopped me from killing myself. It's weird thinking about how small the action was completely changed my life. I still think about them now even though I don't really feel much better than I was in high school. It's still something that kinda helps. Out of the whole time I was in high school I don't think I ever actually talked to her, so never really got to thank her for it. Why did you invite me over if you were going to blow your head off? Why didn't you ask for help? I would have done anything for you. I begged you for decades to be a mother to me. I know you think you are the best mom. You were not. You are a terrible mother, and the way you treated me on the day of my father's funeral as though I didn't exist and you never had a daughter is the way I will treat you forever. I forgive you for everything and I hope you go to your grave in peace someday. I wish you well, but you are dead to me. Do not contact me, my husband, or my children ever again. Your tears mean nothing to me, as mine meant nothing to you. Goodbye. I will not say it because I maintain no contact with her and my life is better for it. I'm lesbian. Please don't hate me. I really want to come out to my sister. I trust her enough to not hate me, but I'm gonna wait till I'm older. Not once did I ever think you would be this important to me. I figured it was a fling and we'd both move on. Unfortunately now I can't get you out of my mind, and I cherish every moment we spend together. I wish I could read your mind to see if you feel the same, but the situation would only get more complicated if I knew. I love you. On the daily you remind me that I'm a piece of shit. It's getting old and I won't put up with it forever. If it weren't for all these strings attached, I'd already be gone. I want him to know the consequences of what he did. My ex drove me to a point where I had 3 mental breakdowns in a single week, including one where I self-harmed. He cheated on me, lied to me about it, and only decided to tell me when we broke up. It initially threw me into a huge depression and then lots of anger, and now I just want him to know that the things he does have effects on people and their mental health. It's something I feel I need to do in order to move past this chapter of my life. What you did to me made me doubt who I am and what I believe for near a decade. I'm glad we aren't together and I hate you. But I miss you and I still love you. I wish I could have told her that it's okay to say she doesn't like me instead of pretending to put up with my advances. If you're gonna leave me on read for 3 months, at least be honest about it. Also, happy cake day up. Shut up, you idiotic, disrespectful, indolent, dishonest and impatient twit. You're not clever in the slightest. I think of everything you say before you say it. Your vapid remarks add nothing to the lesson except for more homework. Also, I know you cheat off of me. We were estranged because I wasn't willing to make you choose between me and my stepfather. I couldn't survive with him in my life, and cutting both of you out seemed like the most humane solution. Now that he's dead, I just want to be your son again. Your baby is not a solution to your problems. You are going to put so much pressure on that kid to be the unachievable perfect man you claim you deserve that he's going to hate you. And then you're really going to be miserable. I still love you deeply, and I think from the way we act around each other you still do too. I don't regret a single thing we did, and even though you ended it, I'm glad we're still good friends, and I know that's all it will ever be. But I still love you and want you so much. I began to hate you when you first told me you wouldn't stop messaging the guy that was threatening to rape and kill me because he's my friend too, and I don't abandon my friends. He was just crazy enough to potentially do it. He showed up at my house twice. You kept talking to him about me even after I spoke to an officer about it, and he told you to stop. I am uncomfortable working with you. Your presence and judgmental personality make it really difficult for me to do my job. The lack of communication and actual leadership is making me confused on what project work is a priority. Your passive aggressiveness makes me feel uncomfortable. I understand that stress is playing a role at this time. Life is hard, but work doesn't need to be. I chose my path to follow you on your journey. You ended up not going through with your path that you were on and left me stranded. Though I enjoyed what I did to accompany you, it has ended with nothing but negatives and dusty old remnants. Our time was great together and I thought we were a match. I tried my best to fumble through my expressions of love for you to no avail, but you kept giving me glimpses of light. I was naive to think you could ever love me more than just a best friend, but why would you play with my heart? I slowly realized I was the one putting up the calls, the texts, the invitations, so I stopped. You're in my mind every so often, and it's still frustrating to me with guilt of what I could have done to be better. My confidence in love and myself is gone even when I mask it to those around me, and at this point being alone might be better off. I loved you, but I also wish I never met you, as you destroyed my heart. I loved you so much and I'm sorry I wasn't enough for you. Take conscience on your actions, because they hurt people. And there will be a time when you will realize all the damage you've done, and you will regret it and hopefully change for the better. I don't hate you. Never will. I'm disappointed. Seeing you relapse into your old ways is sad. I understand, but I don't justify it. Geez, you were doing so good. And I so wish I could help you. I always wanted to help you. And to protect you. But I always got the feeling all I did was upset you. But from everything that's happened, I don't regret it. I constantly think about it, actually. But yay, I did my best. And apparently that wasn't enough. I don't hate you, but I'm definitely really disappointed. I hope you'll soon realize that actions have consequences and that you deserve better. We all do. Anyway, good luck, N. I love you. I know our time was short and we did things that we'll both either remember fondly or forget entirely about. But in my life story, you'll be the one who got away. I miss how we'd talk whenever we get together. The little conversations we'd have about everything and nothing all at once, sharing stories from our lives with each other. I hope you're doing well for yourself. I don't hate you, and I refuse to let myself feel any sort of anger towards you. You're easily one of my favorite people on this planet. I'll never forget you.